Welcome to my mini course, iBranding. Be simply me, no matter what, and nothing else matters. My name is Bernadette Bruckner. I'm from Austria, and I'm a holistic health manager and also a business doula, supporting others getting their dreams into actions. And I want to give you some little lessons and also tips regarding your iBranding. Lesson number 1. Be simply me, no matter what, and nothing else matters, are my credos. And there's so much more behind. Because I see so many in business and also private, they have kind of a mask on it, only to fit to a certain group or to a certain area, whatever, and just getting recognition and love and on other support and just fitting in a group. And this peer group pressure is sometimes so big that none of them actually are themselves, not even in business. And yes, you can feel it. And I'm not talking about the chaka people who only chaka, chaka, chaka and whatever, and seeing them behind. They have so many troubles in private, personally, and also in business because they are not themselves. Your customers feel it, and also your other surrounding feel it, also your cooperation partners. But how can I be simply me in a world of masks? What if you just be it? Know your strength, know your weakness, know yourself, and just get to know yourself means also that you get a feeling with whom you want to work together, which clients you want to have, what is your target group, and what is actually your products and also your services that you can support truly others out of your experience, out of your just being you, just be there as human being. None of us, not even the best top experts, are perfect. But when you be there and say, hi, I'm a human being. I went from this to this, and I made this, and I'm just sometimes also struggling with this, but I can support you in this area and this area. I produce this product because out of my expertise of life and education, and I know that by being myself the way I am, I can support you the best. And sometimes going out of a certain group is better for your health and also for your business. Ask yourself, what do you believe to get exactly from this group? More? And maybe that you cut off all your best friends and family or whatever only because you seek your career, but destroys also your health and your relationship. But maybe another group can give you everything what you can, everything include. As more as I work with my clients, I see how much pressure and stress they build up since childhood sometimes, only to fit to someone, to get the love from others or the recognition, and it's actually hurting from the childhood. And I truly believe that none of us out there are mean people. But that's how we got conditioned or trained, sometimes only to survive. If we get a nurturing environment, that we get an environment which is also supporting you, and sometimes also having a kick angel in this supporting group makes you stronger. You get to know yourself, your coping strategies, and your brilliance, which is sometimes so hidden in the subconsciousness that you don't see it yourself, but maybe others. And as more as you're aligned with you, with your inner dreams and visions and missions, and also know what is good for you and what is not good for you, and who is good for you and not good for you, as more as you're aligned, you are unapologetic, staying to yourself, your business, your values, and also to your future clients, of course. Because you know, and this is something out of my experience, I know I can support my clients 1000% because I know myself, my strength, my weakness, where I'm good at, and if I'm not good in it, I have my network. iBranding means for me that you're aligned, radically aligned with yourself and your values. Do you know your values? Lesson number 2. Your passion and your pitch. No matter what. What does it mean? Do you know what is actually your true passion? Or is it something what others told you, you get totally rich out of this passion, but it's not so aligned with yours? Being aligned with your passion means 24 hours 7, you know. You just be totally focused on it. You just always want to know more and more and more. Some call it a hobby. Some call it that you're totally freak or nerd in this field. This is your passion. Sometimes when I work with my clients, we get the sense out of it that this passion also comes from the childhood. And I give you my example. In childhood, I always wanted to become an animal keeper. I was always sitting in our bakery next to our guests, and I just was listening to them. I just liked it. I just liked to have them around. And it's the same with the animals. And yes, in childhood, I talked with animals. The core passion is nurturing. The core question or the core value is security, is nurturing others. And this is something what I'm still doing today. So I found my passion out of this emotion, out of this value. This is my core value. And everything around, I built my business around it. And for me, the biggest gift, what I perceive from my clients, is when their eyes begin to glow again because they found themselves again. And I always say this is the wow, aha moment which I love the most about my work. And I'm asking you, where begin your eyes to glow when you talk about your passion? What is your passion? And sometimes people ask, and what kind of topic do you have where you can talk right away at least 30 minutes about? This is your passion. A lot of people believe that when you found your passion, you cannot make a business out of it, which is actually your lifestyle. But it's possible. For every single passion, you always find your target group and your clients who adore you, that you are living your passion. When it comes talking about your passion, at least it's myself, then I can talk for hours, for days, for weeks, and giving all my methods and all the things and just being totally into my element. But it's not a pitch. What is a pitch actually? Can you make it so to the core that people want to know more about it? My passion is in the field of my PhD. It's about health framing and how to crack your subconsciousness. Because who of you actually know themselves? And as more as I work in this field and also combine it with neuroscience and psychology and also health economics, what I have in my PhD, and also about communication and public health management, as more as I sense there is way much more out there. This is where my passion becomes to be seen. I'm cracking the subconsciousness of other people. And it's so fantastic that I have to stop now, otherwise I'm talking about this one. But what is your passion? You can talk about, and how can you describe it in 2 sentences? I support people cracking their subconsciousness to find their passion and also having their core blind spots becoming their strength and their potentials. Lesson 3. Stage time is wealth time. You be simply me, no matter what, with your passion, and nothing else matters that you become being seen, being heard, being recognized with whom you are and what your passion is about. And stage time is wealth time. When you can talk, what is more beautiful that you can talk about your passion in different media, on stages, on conferences, online or offline, whatever, and truly can talk about what is going on and how you can serve others with your gifts, with your potentials and your passion. Imagine it. This is like jackpot, isn't it? And there is one thing, and I adore, I have mentors, I have different mentors, national and internationally, and I have one, and he is one of my favorite mentors, because as introvert, going out, being seen, being heard, and being recognized is kind of challenging, and it's definitely not my favorite, but I see that I can support others with my passion about my PhD and my cracking the subconsciousness, that I can use my voice for good. And for that, what I adore my mentors, because sometimes they kick soft, or my kick-ass angel, that sometimes you need a little kick and say, go out there, you go out there, and you can do it. And there's one thing what I learned the most. Everything what one person can do, I can do too, my way. I only have to know the steps, the strategies. So I model for more than 15 years already, different people I adore. And I want to give you now a task. Do you have a role model? Whomever that is, male, female, also comic, whatever. What attitude or passion or emotion has this person, your role model, because it's triggering you? And everything what is triggering you on role models, you have inside of you already. Make it to your own. This is a potential, a hidden potential, what you recognize in others. And if you recognize it in others, you have it inside you. Unleash it and make it your own potential. And go out there. And if it's in front of a camera, is it in front of other people? Is it on TV, on radio, on podcast or whatever, or TikTok? Just do it. One step by another and make a fun out of it. And yes, I can say it as introvert, it can be fun too, staying in front of a lot of people. Because they are all sitting and waiting for you to be seen, heard, and recognized, and inspire others with your passion. Because there are not a lot of people out there who have the guts that they're going out of the stage and talking about their own passion without a mask. Just be simply you, no matter what, and nothing else matters. You do it. Lesson 4. Strategy is everything. I don't know how to say it, but I'm a little Napoleon. I love strategy. I love to develop strategies. Is it in marketing, for values, my value selling point again, or is it on identity level? And just asking myself all the time how I want to go out there with which product, which service, and I have different methods, and also with my books. I just love it. I like just, giving into action as well, of course, but I love strategy. And strategy is, in my opinion, everything. Because when you dream it, you can do it. When you can make out a strategy, you can bring it into action. And I have tons of different time management tools, and I truly use them, a lot of them. But one of my totally favorite is from Ernest Shackleton, and it's called 20 miles per day. Every single day, I do something for my business because this is leisure, because this is pleasure, and this is my passion. And this is one of many, many reasons why it's possible that I bring out so many books, that I can be in so many different projects for more than 20 years already, and that I can bring all my strategy into action. 20 miles per day, even on holidays. Because it doesn't matter if I do it the whole day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, hours, but every single day, 20 miles per day. And a lot of people ask me, how is that possible? You have to be 5 people. And I said, no. I have only 2 very good time management tools. And I just like to be productive. And we all have 24 hours 7. But Einstein said, time is relative. And this is something what I'm using. And this is all about strategy. I'm not doing too much. I'm not doing too less. I just have a very, very clear strategy where I want to go, and also the aims, the visions, and the missions, and I just do it. And also find the right people on the right time that we cooperate together. And they're also with no mask. They live their passion, I live my passion, and it's every one of us living together their passions. Without mask, every one of us has good times, bad times, whatever, because we are human. But I like to have fun, and I like to get all my dreams coming true. Is it easy? I don't know. It's discipline, 20 miles per day. Perseverance and discipline is one of my core values I always have, because I just like to get my stuff out. I just like to create multiple projects with wonderful people out there, and just be simply me, because that's me. No matter what, and nothing else matters. And strategy is a core to get out what you love to have out. Bonus lesson: good health, good wealth. As I'm working actually in the health field and having my diploma in nutrition and sport, and also mental trainings, and also creating my own resilience methods, coping strategies, and with all my story behind me, with 3 burnouts, highly suicide, car accident, colon problem, and dying nearly 4 times, health is for me the wealth. And when you're not in a good shape or in a good health, you cannot do whatever you like to do as fast or as however. Every one of us have different time and also different tempo. But for me, it was clear after my first burnout, and I had no idea about burnout. I'm not even sure if the word burnout was back then when I had my first burnout. But I knew that I actually loved my life because I was internationally traveling, working on really with cool people and projects and all the things, even when some of the people were weird. That's the background of the burnout. But I always knew I want to go back on this time where I was so like a Speedy Gonzales and was doing so much fun stuff, even when I was in my worst shape of my health. And this was my aim, becoming so healthy and vital that I can go again as Speedy and making all the fun stuff what I did before. I have now better shape than I had more than 20 years ago. Also my blood and all the things, because this is something what I always look on with my doctors. So I'm looking on my nutrition, I'm looking on my sport, and also, and that's in my opinion the most important one, on my mental health. Is it a lot of work? It always depends how you grew up. I always grew up with complementary health, and that's why I'm totally look on nutrition, on herbs, and all these things, and also on sport. My father was truly a sporty, and also on mental health. And the only thing why I'm in such a good shape today is also my resilience, my coping strategy works. But this is for me truly a bonus, being simply me, no matter what, and nothing else matters. It's also saying yes to me, to my body, to my health, because I know that good health is good wealth. Do other people should understand why is it so important? No. Do you understand it? Or do I understand why it's so important? Yes, because I have my story behind. And with every single person, they ask me, don't you have any cheating days? I'm like, no, because I have no idea what a cheating day is. Because I don't need any cheating days. Because the things what I'm eating, the food, what I'm intaking, and all the things, this is something what I love to intake. This is not like I have to have a diet plan or something. No, I have just a very good nutrition. Because I ask my body. This is how my nutrition style works. So I created my own nutrition style, my own coaching therapy style with the resilience methods and coping strategies, actually out of my wish having enough energy again, like for more than 20 years ago, because I just want to do the same stuff what I did. Traveling a lot and having a lot of fun with different people, meeting different cultures, and also getting out my projects and my products and everything else, my service. Because at the end of my life, now we're at the lesson number 1. Who am I truly? Without my story, without my imprints and everything what I learned from others, and who I can become at the end of my life, looking back and saying, yep, mate, I like you definitely used the time really well. This is something what I want to say myself. And leave a legacy. Do other people have to understand it? No, it doesn't matter to me. Maybe that's the most positive part on introverts. It just should matter to myself. And this is something what it truly does. Good health, good wealth. Be simply me, no matter what, and nothing else matters.